Maul Shadow Lord Chapter 5 Inquisition sees the Empire arrive and the hunt for Maul begin. We're introduced to several new characters and a new theme that's not all that easy to hear along the way. The episode begins right where the last one left off as an Imperial Star Destroyer arrives. This time though, the Imperial music that the Kinders teased with at the end of episode 4 is replaced by energetic music as the hunt for Maul gets underway. The brass swell ominously as an occasional descending major third in the basses alludes to the Imperial theme. That descending major third then gets turned into what possibly could be a new motif for the officer we see next, but it's not enough at this point to make that clearly known, and so we'll keep listening. It continues back to the base again then as it looms underneath everything while the Empire itself looms over everything.
They'll be grounding transports. We must find an alternate route out of the city before it gets locked down.
As Lieutenant Blake enters the police station with his troopers, an underneath theme seems to appear in the score that I'll be keeping an ear out for as the episode continues. It moves back and forth by a minor third before stepping up and descending by another minor third to the second scale degree.
Here we go. Who's asking?
It repeats several more times then, asserting itself to him very clearly. Distorted synth drones continue from there, shrouding the entire scene in tense and dissonant fear. Distorted strings playing the metallic sound of a sul ponticello enter as well, adding even more tension to the music, building to a final cutoff as Lawson is subtly threatened.
Don't go too far, Captain.
As the next scene descends into an underworld of the city, the music also descends in tiered descending arpeggios. This helps us feel the concepts of descent more fully as well.
Your identifications, all right, you're good.
The French horns call out in two short motifs that felt like a callback to some of the orchestrations from Williams during the sequel trilogy, a really nice nod from the Kinders in this moment. As we remain in the bowels of the city with Maul and his people, strange swells in the music with tight dissonances keep us on edge like these soldiers must now feel, while continuing to remind us that these are just generally not good people. The Kinders are subtly raising the tension more and more on this group, as the tensions within their own ranks also continue to grow.
Yeah, maybe I'll start.
What's the issue?
You know the issue. The Empire wasn't part of the deal.
I don't mind the risk.
As Lieutenant Blake summons Lawson, tight dissonances in the strings and a pounding bass drum immediately kick in, quickly shifting his soft conversation with Two Boots to the tense scene that follows. The strings smear in glissandi as the low brass rip through, giving way to a brief motif from Blake's theme once more. As Master Daki and Devon speak, soft strings underscore their conversation with the chord progression that would typically accompany her theme. It allows the music to remain soft and behind the dialogue for this decisive conversation between the two.
The Empire may be our common enemy, but Maul will never be our ally.
This directly counters the tense music that we continue to hear at the police station. As Riley sneaks in, the bass and cellos move almost sporadically underneath while alluding to the new theme for Lieutenant Blake, making everything above immediately feel uneasy.
Two Boots!
It becomes more clear as we see the lieutenant. The music as Lawson speaks to the Inquisitor is also tense and unsettling, but in a different way. Here, the Kinders lean on swells that feel like they come from nowhere and go to nowhere, like musical ghosts. They combine these effects with drones that shift in pitch by half steps so that they never feel stable or safe. Our brains literally don't know how to comprehend this sound. It's throwing them off into a very subtle panic when we hear it.
We walked into an ambush. Most of my team
As we move back to Daki and Devon, a train brings both Imperial troopers and underlying music as the stakes are raised. It remains light though at first while the situation remains under control. But as they're revealed, the music immediately kicks up as well to underscore the action of the fight. As they jump the train, the strings hold momentarily as we hold our breaths. Then as they hide, the strings hold intense tremolos, which are these quick oscillations on the same note. That allows the composer to hold the tensions with the illusion of motion while not moving from a single note, a perfect tactic for a hiding subject.
Search the buildings. I'll call it in. This is TKO-228 in pursuit of fugitive.
As we see Marrok again, the dense, dissonant drones are an almost overwhelming wall of sound that make us want to turn away audibly. It's a quick scene but highly effective at embodying how powerful a threat he is. As Devon and Master Daki walk through the streets, the music is automatically moving, while still light because now they are being chased even when they aren't running directly away from a threat. There will be no stillness in their story for now.
Citizens, present your scan docs.
Low swells underscore the next couple of scenes from Marrok, Maul, and Lawson, demonstrating how their stories were and will continue to be connected.
Fortuities. They do.
The silence, though, as Lawson first gets home, feels like a long-needed breath at first. It allows space where there's been none as Lawson takes a breath of his own. But it also then allows for the entrance of the trumpet for the reveal that the Jedi have found their way to his apartment. The music settles into Devon's theme as the screen goes dark. And I would absolutely love to know what all of you think. What did you think of this episode, and what did you think of the new theme for Lieutenant Blake? Tell me in the comments below what you think, and consider checking out my Patreon page using the link in the description, where you can help support this channel for as little as $1 a month, or download PDFs and MP3s of projects as I complete them, along with other perks at higher tiers. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of a galaxy far, far away, and as always, may the be with you.